GHS. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. The breaking news coming in is that Victor Boniface, Nigerian striker, and then Bayer Leverkusen striker, is on the verge of joining the Saudi Arabian Pro League, Al Nassr. To be specific, we are bringing you the very latest news as I'm speaking to you now. The very latest news surrounding that particular deal and all of the other issues in this video on this channel, Sport 7GH, and then we will look at also Ghana Football Association's communications director speaking on why the GFA chose to keep Black Stars coach Otto Addo, even though he couldn't qualify the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, to the African Cup of Nations 2025. The real reasons why the coach was maintained as the Black Stars coach, GFA's communications director has reviewed that, and we are going to look at all of that in this video on this channel, Sports 7GA. Please do all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, select all, leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. Thank you very much for staying. So the transfer window, January transfer window, is about ending, and it's left with some few days to the end of the transfer window. I think it will end on the 1st of February 2025. Now, one of the key transfers to happen is that one concerning Victor Boniface. Victor Boniface made a move from Union St. Gilles from Belgium, or in Belgium, to Bayer Leverkusen in Germany for a fee around 22 million euros. Now, the player helped Bayer Leverkusen to win the German league, German league title, while going unbeaten. Yes, last season they went unbeaten, won the German title very comfortably, and this season he was there and about doing very well until he got a very bad injury, and he's even coming back from a hamstring injury. But the news we are getting is that Bayer Leverkusen is open to selling Victor Boniface to Al Nassr in the Saudi Arabian Pro League. Now, the player himself is also open to joining Al Nassr. He's open. Don't forget that we had reports of Victor Osimhen going to Saudi Arabia last summer, but then Victor Osimhen outrightly said that he wasn't going to join any Saudi Arabian club. Like, he made it clear that his time in Europe is not done, so he's not going to any Saudi Arabian club. But for Victor Boniface, he has accepted that. Charlie, he's 24 years, and the Saudi Arabian clubs always come with some insane amount of money, so he is ready to join the Saudi Arabian club, which is Al Nassr, the club that Cristiano Ronaldo plays for. They want to replace him with Talisca, who joined Fenerbahce. So that is the news coming, and the very latest is that Victor Boniface has been left out of Bayer Leverkusen's training sessions today, as the clubs continue negotiations for the transfer of Victor Boniface from Bayer Leverkusen to Al Nassr. Now, Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr's executive and officials have been in Germany for some days and time now, and they are looking to seal the deal to have Victor Boniface transferred from Bayer Leverkusen to Al Nassr. Now, I think that the deal is in two folds. It is, of course, in a positive fold, and it is in a negative fold. The positive fold, the first positive is that he gets to play with Cristiano Ronaldo. Charlie, arguably, he's one of the greatest players. In fact, it's not arguably, he's one of the greatest players of all time, but arguably, some people think he's the greatest player of all time. So if you get to play with Cristiano Ronaldo as an African player, as Victor Boniface, obviously that's a great one. To share the same dressing room with Cristiano Ronaldo, it's a positive. It's great. Is that not it? The second positive is that he gets to get way much whatever adjective money than he gets in Bayer Leverkusen. He's going to get extra amount of huge sums of money when he plays for Al Nassr. Huge sums of money when he plays for Al Nassr. So that is also good. Is that not good? Nigerian brother, if you are getting huge sums of euros and this thing for even 2 years, 3 years, Charlie, is going to change your life for the rest of your this thing. And I think that he has satisfied a lot of his wishes when he wanted to enter football. He wanted to play at the top flight. You've played in Germany, won the league over Bayern Munich and the rest. You've scored a lot of goals. You've played in the UEFA Champions League. This season, he's played in the UEFA Champions League. So what is there more to satisfy? But then the negative would be that, if he stayed in Europe, maybe in 2 years or more, he would have scored more goals, and maybe the money he's getting now, he can get triple, double of it. All those things are just permutations, likelihood. They may happen. What if it doesn't happen like that? What if a certain injury stalls his development? What if he doesn't find the best of form he's wishing? So Charlie, if the money there right now, you have to take it. You have to take it. The money is there right now. It's there. Why do you not want to take it? So that's the reason why Victor Boniface wants to take that particular deal. And for me, I agree with him. Charlie, I agree with him. Go there, play some 2, 3 years, 4 years if your form is very good, and you're going to get huge sums of money. Huge. You get 15 million euros, 10, 12 million euros. That's solid. You get a lot of bonuses also. So that is the news concerning Nigerian striker Victor Boniface possible transfer from Bayer Leverkusen to Al Nassr. Yes, very, very important one as such. Now let's go to GFA's communications director. And today I don't know what Henry Asante Chum was trying to say. I don't know what he was trying to say. Let's go through some of the things he said. He said that, look, the GFA stance is that Otto Addo is staying. This is based on the report Otto Addo submitted. I want us to take things very, very carefully. He said the reason why Otto Addo is staying is not based on the performance at the AFCON. Forget it. It's not that one. Rather, it is based on his report he submitted to the executive committee of the Ghana Football Association, where he mentioned a number of factors, including injuries, his own decisions, etc. So the reason Otto Addo gave that we couldn't qualify for AFCON 2025 is 1, injuries, 2, his own decisions. He, the coach, the head coach, own decisions. It's not assistant coach's own decisions. I want us to take things very, very carefully. It's not assistant coach's own decision, but he, the head coach, his own decision. The executive council meeting on Otto Addo's future dragged on for hours. Some wanted him sacked, and at a point there was a stalemate, but ultimately a decision was reached to keep him. Based on results, one can easily conclude that Otto Addo shouldn't be there, but before his appointment, this is also important. But before his appointment, there was an announcement that there will be tough times. So Ghanaians should accept that Otto Addo, before his appointment, you people said there will be tough times, so Ghana cannot qualify for AFCON. This isn't the tough times you people promised us. There is no way any Ghanaian coach will tell anybody that there will be tough times, so if we don't qualify for AFCON, we should still keep the head coach. It doesn't make sense. I'm telling you the truth. It doesn't make sense. That this is the tough times are you will go to the AFCON and maybe you cannot do well. You will go to the AFCON, you will see a clear pattern of play, you will see, but inexperience, some luck will elude you, and then you say that, let's give the coach time to build something. That is what you meant by tough times. We will go to the next AFCON and maybe we will get out at the quarterfinals at a round of 16, and we will say that, these are tough times. Give the coach. If a coach cannot qualify for African Cup of Nations, is this a tough time? It's not. It's a dark time. It's a dark. You couldn't qualify. Ghana Black Stars, Botswana has qualified, Zimbabwe has qualified, Comoros has qualified. You couldn't qualify Ghana Black Stars to the AFCON, and you say it's a tough time. It's not a tough time. It's a dark time. It's a bloody time. It's a doom time. I'm telling you the truth. So don't come and say that we told you people that are tough times. This is not a tough time. Qualifying for AFCON is the basic requirement. If you qualify for AFCON, it doesn't mean anything for Ghana. We want to go and win the trophy. So if you qualify for AFCON, you've not done anything. It's not. So if you don't qualify, it is not a tough time. It's a dark time. And you are keeping. Let's go. There is this one point. Otto Addo's entire technical team were his choices. Hey, the thing is so clear that these people should have sacked Otto Addo at once, because it is so clear. One, his choice of technical team. Right now, you people have seen that this guy, he's poor at making choices. So you people have sacked his technical team members. Charlie, when he was coming, you are telling us that it was his choice. The technical team he called were his choice. Now, you people have sacked the technical team and you've kept him. What does it tell you? It tells you that this guy is poor at making choices. It's poor. So why do you keep him? He told you people that because one of the reasons why we didn't qualify is his tactics. Like his tactics and his decisions. I read it to you, don't forget. He said his decisions. So if based on your decisions, like giving the captain to Kudus at a very crucial time, playing Sudan at home, everybody needed concentration and everything. You gave captain, you gave number 10 to Kudus. If based on those decisions like that, players you didn't call, players you didn't use them well, you are always playing a 4-2-3-1 with two defensive midfielders in front of the defenders. If based on those decisions we couldn't qualify for AFCON, why should you still be there as a coach? I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't want me to say it. Okay, so this is what I want to talk to you about. This one, in his report, Otto Addo cited tactics, late arrivals, and injuries are some of the specific reasons for Ghana's failure to qualify for the AFCON. This is what I want to point out. In the report, they said that they are keeping Otto Addo because of his report he brought to the GFA, and in that report, that made sure that they keep Otto Addo. No. In that report, Otto Addo cited that these three things are the reasons why Ghana failed to qualify for AFCON. Injuries, number 1. 2, tactics, number 2. And then 3, late arrivals. Three things. Injuries, tactics, late arrivals. I'm telling you, national team, there will always be late arrivals. Now, how can you get your players 1 week, 3 months before a national team game? You will never get it like that. You are always going to get the players 3 days before national team game, 4 days at most before. You will never get them 5 days before a national team game, unless it's a tournament or something. But if there are these qualifiers and those things, there will always be late arrivals. Injuries are normal in football. Injuries can happen anytime. And then his tactics. Who made the tactics? Is it me or is the assistant coaches? Because the fact that we've sacked the assistant coaches, it means that the assistant coaches made the tactics or they decomposed the tactics. It's not true. It's the head coach who made the tactics. But we've sacked the assistant coaches and we've kept the head coach. On my bank, what was the 3 reasons in Tiayan qualifying? All these 3 reasons are constant. They will always happen. Late arrivals will always happen. Injuries can always happen. And then your tactics is also constant. That tactics now we use for AFCON qualifiers. And what will be used for World Cup? And as I said here, he's turning Osesa at once to become the new Pep Guardiola of tactics. He will not. He will be the same Otto Addo of tactics. So why did we keep him? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm telling you the truth. It doesn't make sense. They are not telling us any tangible reason why we kept Otto Addo. It is not clear.